Yes, pointer means what? Pointer is a variable. It stores the address of another variable. It stores the address of the another variable. It stores the address of the another variable. Yeah, guys. Data types are classified into two types, guys. Data types are classified into two types. Primitive data types, reference data types. Pointer is a variable. It stores the address of another variable. What is primitive data types, guys? Primitive means it stores the values. It stores the values, and reference means it stores the addresses. Okay, primitive and reference. What is primitive means, guys? It stores the values. Reference means it stores the addresses. Okay, see here. Okay, means what? For example, int x is what? It stores the value 5. Yes. Character ch. What is the character ch? It stores the value. Yes, this is also value. These are primitive data type. Reference data types means, for example, pointers. Int star p equals. What is this value, guys? 1000. Here, what is the data type here? Right? What is your data type? Int. What is your data type? Int star. This is int star data type, guys. Arrays also. What is arrays also? Data types only. Strings also. See this. Arrays also reference data types. Int of 5. Okay, this is also, guys. It stores the address. Strings also. It stores the strings also, guys. Strings also address data type. Carry of 5 or carry of 10. This is also, it stores the address. Okay, integer also stores the address, and the character also it stores the address. That is the difference. Here, what is data type? What is variable, guys? See this. What is data type, guys? Here I want to write data type. Data type is int, right? Data type is what, guys? Int. Data type is int. Variable is how much? X, right? Variable is x. Yeah. What is the value, guys? Your value is how much? 5. Okay. This is a data type int. Variable is x. Value is 5. Yeah, here what is the data type? In this case, what is the data type, guys? Here data type is what? This we can't say it's a data type, guys. Address type it is. Okay, data type or address type. Okay, for understanding, right? I am writing data type only, but we have to call it a address type. Only which value stores the data, then we call it a data type. It's a data type. It's a data type, but they are not data types. It's address type. Address type. Address type. Now, what is address type here? Int star. Okay. Yeah, what is a variable name? Your variable name is, guys, your variable name is P. P is a variable name. Okay. What is 1000 address, guys? This 1000 is address. 1000 is address. Okay, na? This address is almost 1000. Yeah, first write it. Data types are two types, primitive and reference data types. Primitive means it stores the values, reference means it stores the addresses. I will tell you. Wait, Pawan. Okay, na? Yeah. I said these values stored in some locations. That locations are having addresses, right? Pointer is a variable. It stores the address of another variable. Value stored in some address location. Same guys. Every person has an address. For example, right? I have an address. You have an address. College has an address. House has an address. Everything has an address. Without address, anything, right? Are you following guys? Doesn't exist. Without address, anything, right? Everything or anything doesn't exist, right? ఏదైనా అడ్రస్ ఉండాల్సిందే, ఎక్కడైనా ఉండాల్సిందే కంపల్సరీగా, రైట్? బట్ యూ మే నాట్, యూ డోంట్ నో those addresses, right? You understood, right? Concept. Variable also, what is a variable? Pointer is a variable. It stores the address of another variable. Okay, for example, right, see, this value int x is 5, where this value stored some address location. Where is this value will be stored? Some address. Which location? We are talking about those locations now. Okay guys, in the computer that values will be stored guys. Okay, at computer that values will be stored. Okay, see guys, this value how many bytes it will store? 2 bytes. Character how many bytes? 1 byte it will store. Okay, where these values will be stored, I will tell you guys. Complete this one, data types rota. What is pointer is a variable, it stores the address of another variable. Next. Yeah, Pujita, you arrived now, right? What is the class timings? Okay, whatever I said you missed, right? How can you understand the topics? Guys, just one hour you are not attending properly. Okay. Guys, see, next one, see, this is a data type, right? Data type int star variable p, right? Now see guys, where this value will be stored. Now next one guys, what is data segment, right? What is data segment? Yeah, what is data segment guys? Next one. See guys, if you buy a computer or a mobile, they will say, right, 128 GB RAM, right, and hard disk, that memory. Okay, inbuilt memory, right? Yeah, here also, what is that memory? What is the use of that memory? You know, right guys? The content, whatever your content will be stored. Okay, for example, I have written the program guys, that will be stored in our computer. Yes, it will be stored, but where this value will be stored, we have two areas guys, you know, right? What are the two areas? Permanent area, primary memory, you know this guys. What is primary memory and secondary memory? You know this concept, right? Primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory nothing but a RAM it is. Okay, secondary memory means hard disk. Difference is what? This is temporary, right? RAM is temporary, right? Temporary memory. What about this? Hard disk is permanent memory. Secondary memory is permanent. Okay, this is a permanent memory. Okay, are you following us? This is secondary memory and this is a temporary memory. This is temporary. What happens guys, values will be stored and automatically destroyed also. That is a primary memory. Okay, the variables will be stored in which area guys? Primary memory only. Okay, what is my computer RAM size? 8 GB for example. Your data will be stored in 8 GB. Can I store 8 GB data in my C program? Is it possible? No, guys. Now operating system, this memory allocations are all done by OS, guys. Memory allocations are done by 8. For example, if our RAM size is 8 GB, it won't give 8 GB data to use that C program. Are you following? It distributes some memory. For example, I'm using different applications in my system, right? I installed MS Office, I installed a VLC Media Player, I installed MS Paint, right? It allocates some memory for that, right? For example, if I am running C program, for this also some memory will be allocated. Not entire memory you cannot use, right? Are you following it? We will do this operation. OS, operating system, it distributes some memory for this, okay? It allocates some memory, not an exact distribution. Allocates some memory for C program. Yeah, what is that memory called, right? What is data segment? You understood? I will tell you, right? See, what is data segment? Some part of that allocated memory, not entire part. Okay, one segment. Total 16 segments will be there. One segment, data segment, data where this value will be stored. ROM, read-only memory. That is also permanent memory. Naveen. Okay, nothing but a CD-ROMs, right? You have CDs, DVDs. They are ROMs. Okay, are you following us? This data segment only. See, some part OS allocates, right? Some OS allocates some memory for C program, some memory for C program. Some part of that memory is called data segment, not entire part. Okay, some memory it allocates. In that memory, some part of that memory is called data segment. Some part of that memory is called data segment. Okay, in data segment, what areas will be there? Primary memory is a temporary here. Okay, where it allocates in the RAM, not in the permanent area, guys. Okay, OS it won't, right? It won't allocate in the permanent area. Only temporary area only it allocates. Clear it is? Yeah, guys. See, temporary memory. I will show you this diagram. What is data segment diagram? Complete first. Rota, what is data segment? OS allocates some memory for C program. Some part of that memory is called data segment. I will show you the diagram. Yeah, you can draw this diagram. Data segment, code area, stack area, static area, and heap area. Okay, what is code area? What is stack area? We discussed at the time of storage class. Guys. Stack area means function calls and local variables will be stored. I told you, right? Printf within the printf that will be stored in the stack area. Last in, first out. LIFO technique. That is a stack area, guys. Static area, permanent variables, that global variables. We call it the global variables stored here. Dynamic memory allocation. For example, mlloc, clloc functions will be there. That is in the heap memory. Okay. Now write this in TC 3.0. The stack size is. We discuss about only stack, guys. Okay. Our variables will be stored in stack area. Variables will be stored in stack area. What is stack structure and stack diagram? I will show you. Okay. Write this. Data segment. In this memory will be allocated four areas mainly: code area, stack area, static, and heap area. For this software TC 3.0 means I am using this version, guys. Latest version is 4.0. In TC 3.0, stack size is 65 KB. The stack size 65 KB means how many bytes? This many bytes. Yeah, I will show you the stack structure, guys. This is a stack structure. Right, what is stack diagram? How many bytes are available? This 65,535 bytes are available. Draw this diagram also, guys. See, for example, how this XYZ value will be stored, guys. For example, if I declare int x equals to 10, for example, y value equals to 20. Okay, every byte has an address. Every byte has an address. How many bytes will be there? Total 65. First byte address, second byte address, third byte. Byte means 8 bits, you know, right? 8 bits will be there. You know this. First 8 bits. Okay, you know 8 bits is called 1 byte. 1 byte, second byte, third byte, like this. For example, which value will be stored first? X is 10, y is 20. I have given, guys. Okay, how this will be stored, guys, in the stack? Listen carefully, guys, this point. Listen carefully. నేను ఎక్కడ స్టోర్ అవుతుంది అనేది మనం ఎక్కడ చెప్పలేము. వీ కాంట్ సే దట్ ఎక్కడ స్టోర్ అవుతుంది అనేది చెప్పలేము. బట్ ప్రాసెస్ ఏం ఫాలో అవుతుంది అనేది చెప్పొచ్చు. వీ కెన్ సే వాట్ ప్రాసెస్ ఇట్ ఫాలోస్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, if there is no data, guys, if there is no data, this will take 2 bytes. Same like water bottle. In the water bottle I want to fill the water, guys. Okay, if you try to fill the water, how it goes down data, same water, here data also same. If you try to fill the data, then it goes down only. For example, if there is no data, if data ఉంది అనుకోండి ఈ 2 bytes లో next 2 bytes allocate అవుతుంది. For example, here also next data is there, next 2 bytes. Okay, like this it will store. If data is there, next 2 bytes it occupies. We don't know where it stores, but process is this. Are you following? Now first, for example, there is no data. Assume there is no data. Data లేదు అనుకుందాం, right? ఉంటే next 2 bytes లో store అవుతాయి. First x value. Which value will be stored? First x, guys. This is x. Now x value takes this bytes. What is x value, guys? 10. This value will be stored. X is 10. Now what about this? This value stored y. What is the y? This is a 20. Now this is y, guys. Are you following? First x will be stored, next y will be, because x y. X will be stored higher order, higher to lower. Okay, write this point. Data will be stored from higher order to data will be stored from higher order to lower order. Yeah, higher order to lower order. Okay, data will be stored from higher order to lower order, guys. Write this. Int x is 10, y is 20. You understood where it will be stored? That is the OS depends. OS decides. We can't tell. But process is this. Stack follows last in first out process. First it will go down first. Completed? Huh? Yeah, guys. Next one. Yeah, next one, guys. Right? Yeah, we discussed two special operators, guys. Two special operators. What are the two special operators here? Yeah, one is address of operator. This is address of operator, guys. Now second one is star indirection operator or dereference operator. Okay, indirection or in dereference operator. First one is address of operator. Okay, what is address of operator? It returns the base address of the variable. Returns the base address of the variable. Returns the base address of the variable. Okay. For example, what is the base address? X address, guys. I told you right in that from the diagram. From the diagram we can write a star address of X. What is address of X, guys? That is a which bytes, right? Base address means starting cell address. Okay, see this. Base address means starting cell address. Starting cell address. Okay, now address of X is how much, guys? That is 65,534 because X value stored in these 2 bytes, right? 34 and 35. That value stored in 2 bytes. Address of X means starting cell address. What is starting cell address? 34. Y value stored in these 2 bytes. For example, these 2 bytes. What is the Y address? 32 and 33. Okay, this is 32, 33. This is the Y address. X address is this. Address of X is this, and address of Y is this. Okay, now see address of